Social networking has destroyed society as we know it. As teenagers, we experience both positive and negative influences of this throughout the day. This includes both insults and compliments from our peers.
We've looked at studies and found that 3 out of 5 students feel pressured to fit society's standards. These interviews of Westbrook students can show just how much social media can impact them on a daily basis.
Well, back in the day when me and Easton were together, I left him for another man because he didn't fulfill my needs, and then
That's what she posted his nudes online.
And I mean, they got a lot of retweets and favorites. I'm not gonna lie, a couple 100,000, but it was still like a negative impact because my dad saw it, the church minister saw it, and it just
He deserved all of it.
I probably won't get into college because of social media and my nudes being everywhere all over it.
Shouldn't have left me, scumbag.
Yes, one time I posted a picture on Instagram and I was really confident about the picture, and someone jokingly commented on it that I was ugly, and it just really hurt my self-confidence.
Many high school students base where they are socially on the number of favorites, retweets, likes, shares they get on their pictures, or just anything they post on social media, and that really damages how they see themselves or how many friends they actually have. This social media has been given the power to tear people down or build their confidence up so much that they rely on these materialistic things to bring them happiness.
Many teenagers and young adults' social skills have just gone to nothingness now that we live in a world of social media, mainly living off of abbreviations, shorting all of our sentences, run-ons, and not really developing any human interaction.
A lot of the times when all of my friends are at Dalton Gillum's house, we spend most of our time on our phones or talking about things that we saw on our phones, like Vines or Twitter things such as the clown. Nothing that's really like relevant and personal to us. So it's kind of like an oblique conversation every time I'm with my friends. I really don't like know them personally unless I have to dig in to know them personally. Statistics show that 40% people would rather talk over text, Snapchat, Instagram, DMs, or anything like that than rather carry out a human person-to-person conversation.
It has diminished my students' social skills, the inability to interact with anyone. The great thing that's happened is you don't have to hang up anymore on the phone. You can text, and if you don't feel like talking, you don't talk. So your social skills is when you want to get on the phone and talk to somebody, you have no clue how to do it. There's a 4-second pause after everything you say because you're not used to talking to a human being. It's everything's online, and that leads to inappropriate behavior because you're texting things you would never say out loud. You're taking picture of things and sending it that in the real world you would not do. So social skills, you guys are great texting, and you sort of get in your social groups with your phones and stuff, which is an advantage because you share ideas and do things. But face to face, oh my God, you are terrible. You have no social skills, zero.
Nowadays, even though social media is so popular, people do not put their natural born selves out there. Now there are apps that can edit a person's appearance, the way that they look, their hair color, their eye color, everything. And that just further builds up the standard that society has made and that pressures girls and even guys to fit that image. This does nothing but damage people's opinions of themselves and make them feel like they are not worthy or good enough to be who they naturally are.
People seem to spend more time on social media than actually doing. I find myself on most days procrastinating, finding myself on social media or looking at notifications, which leads to more stress and anxiety because you're not doing your own work. Over the years, the more that social media grows, the more students will lose their drive and ability to work and do all the work and achieve their goals.
Yes, most definitely so, because you want instant gratification on things that you do. You don't want to wait for the test to be graded. You need to know immediately what your grade is. Miss Phillips, you drive crazy. What did I get on my paper? What did I get on my paper? And you will not take the time to let people sort of grade things because you guys are always in a hurry. You need it right now. It's instant gratification.
Social media has changed the way that I view myself and how others view me.
For the worst. My GPA has dropped 0.2 points ever since I downloaded Snapchat and Twitter.
Not only has social media affected our grades and GPA, but also our social skills.
So kids, stop spending so much time on social media. Go outside, hang out with your family, talk to your friends.